Welcome back to another episode of our weekly show. My name is Bianca Carrera and I will be your host. We know that the spring break has made you miss us. We also know that holidays feel great, but what is life without AUC shows? That is why this comeback episode will be full of interesting reports and an even more exciting interview at the very end. So stay with us. The School of Humanities and Social Sciences offers a wide range of resources aimed at sparking imagination, developing sharp analytical skills, and promoting teamwork. More on house building with our reporter, Nur Wael.
The Hus building is primarily home to AUC's School of Humanities and Social Sciences. The building serves as a central hub for teaching, learning, and research in these diverse fields. It houses classrooms, faculty offices, and research labs and facilities specific to these fields, such as computer labs equipped with relevant software. The Hus building is crucial to AUC's academic mission, serving as the central point for the School of Humanities and Social Sciences. It's where students delve into understanding the human experience, develop critical skills, and prepare for a wide range of careers that require a deep understanding of society and culture. The building is a vital space for intellectual growth and the exchange of ideas within the AUC community.
The Once Sawiris School of Business at AUC is making waves globally, earning elite accreditation status, expanding cutting-edge programs, and shaping future leaders across the region. More on this with our reporter, Yasmin Nabil. Join us with our reporter Hadir Ali in the upcoming PSA about digital consent and online privacy titled It's Not Yours to Share. The spread of social media influencers is not only affecting how we perceive our self-image, but it is also impacting how we see our relationships with our partners. More on this topic in the upcoming PSA by your reporter, Riman Ashraf. Our reporter, Hina Al-Hilali, will take us through a profile story about Dr. Sharif Ali, professor and department chair of computer science at the American University in Cairo, exploring his passion for teaching, research, and innovation.
We offer 2 undergraduate programs in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, one in Computer Science and another in Computer Engineering. Both programs are accredited by the Accreditation Board of Engineering and Technology. Our programs are accelerated programs. They offer students the state-of-the-art in what a computing professional needs to attain by the time of graduation. If you're doing history, for example, AI can help. If you're doing library studies, AI can definitely help you on that front. If you're doing journalism, definitely can help you on that front also, like identifying fake news, etc. So there are so many advancements across all domains that people could be making use of.
AUC leads for inspiring its students to always follow their dreams. On the following profile, we will be taking a look at one of AUC's Italian students who started with a passion for Arabic and whose experience at our university has encouraged her to teach Arabic as a foreign language.
Last year, I came here to enroll in the CASA program, which is Higher Arabic Studies in Cairo. And of course, I loved it. This year just really led me again to consider how much I want Arabic and Egypt to be part of my life, but also not only for me, but to try to share it. And I thought that TOEFL would be the best program to allow me to still stay in Egypt, to continue actually forming myself and developing my knowledge of Arabic, Egypt, while already starting understanding how to teach, the strategies, having practical experiences through the fellowship. So I felt there was the perfect program to continue in the direction that I've been building in the past years. I feel like all best decisions in life, you don't really force it, you don't even rationalize it. It was more like an intuition. I was doing Sciences Po in France, studying international relations on the Middle East. I already fell in love with the Arabic language, and literally, I feel like my first 2 years were so beautiful because of studying Arabic there. So I wanted to dedicate myself to Arabic for the 3rd year, and somehow I couldn't go to Lebanon, so I decided just spontaneously, why not Egypt? It was just an intuition. I feel like when you have something so precious inside, you just want to share. And I feel like coming to Egypt really opened the way to acquire so much knowledge and to have so many experiences, meetings, and especially through the Arabic language. I wanted just to share what I was learning. I've done it through an Instagram project first, but then I felt like I love writing, and I felt like I could actually use the writing part to share this experience. Through the CASA program, I felt like really my relationship with Egypt and Arabic even took a step further, and that's why now doing the master in TOEFL, I really feel like it's always going up, this relationship, becoming even more complicated and complex, but in a very beautiful way. And I feel like being part of the AUC framework is really helping me to continue believing in this path and to hopefully continue progressing in it.
With youth unemployment still a major challenge across the MENA region, the Town Hall with Yusur seminar spotlighted how the Yusur platform is helping bridge the gap between young job seekers and employers. Our reporter, Zaina Qasem, will cover more in the next report.
On the 28th of April, the American University in Cairo hosted a seminar organized by the United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Western Asia, or ESCWA. The event focused on Jusur, a platform created to connect opportunity seekers with employers across the MENA region. The seminar began with a moment of tribute. The first speaker, Dr. Muhammad, asked attendees to rise in a moment of silence to honor the late Dr. Layla al-Baradei, a professor of public administration at the Department of Public Policy and Administration in the School of Global Affairs and Public Policy. Following the tribute, Dr. Muhammad and Mona Fattah provided an overview of the Jusur platform, detailing its mission and the vital role it plays in addressing youth unemployment in the MENA region. They discussed how Jusur empowers young people by connecting them to training, job opportunities, and valuable resources. Carla Musa, senior researcher at ESCWA, then took the stage to navigate attendees through the platform, showcasing its features and benefits. She also engaged the audience in an interactive poll, allowing participants to explore the platform firsthand and share their thoughts.
Jusur is an initiative that the Economic and Social Commission for Western Asia has launched in 2022. We are called ESCWA. We are a regional arm working on the Arab region, targeting 21 countries, 21 Arab countries. And we work on social and economic development. So in 2022, we did a study to look on inequality, and we touched upon unemployment. And back then, we found out that in the Arab region, there is around 26% of unemployment. So in order to come up with a practical solution to help the youth and people of the region, which we proudly serve, we came up with the Jusur initiative, which is an initiative that, as the name simply says, it aims to be the bridge that would link the people and the youth of the region with opportunities. And when we talk about opportunities, it could be a training opportunity, an internship opportunity, and upskilling.
Our event today We will be nagging you with our
The seminar then concluded with a lively Q&A session where attendees had the chance to ask questions and discuss their future with Jusur and its potential to bridge the employment gap for youth across the region.
Opportunities that are easily found in Philippines.
Thanks. I think it's real.
Jusur is not just a platform. It is a movement aimed at creating sustainable opportunities and reducing inequalities, offering young people across the MENA region the tools they need to succeed in today's ever-evolving workforce. This was Zaina Qasim, AUCTV, Cairo.
That was all for today's report, but the episode is just getting to the most exciting part. We know that the AUC students come in all shapes and with a wide range of different skills and interests. Today, we're interviewing someone who, after graduating, is not just continuing her PhD path elsewhere, but who also has an entrepreneurial and creative side, organizing something as fun as escape rooms. Stay with us for our interview with Aya Ali. Welcome back with us. We are now with our guest, Aya Ali, who at the age of 25 has achieved inspiring milestones. Thank you for coming, Aya. How are you?
I'm all good, and thank you for having me today. It's my honor.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning. You graduated from integrated marketing at AUC, but what happened later on, and what did you decide to do, academically speaking?
Initially, I didn't have any plans to pursue a master's degree or a PhD degree. But during my years at AUC, I met one professor from the Red department. Her name was Dr. Aliya Hamid. She still teaches until today in this department, but she truly inspired me to pursue this career because I was inspired by how much one professor could actually impact so much students in so many ways, both professionally and personally. And this is why, or when, the idea came to my mind of, you know what, why not start pursuing a master's degree and a PhD, especially that I'm passionate about learning. And I really like to know more about all kinds of fields. So this is what I decided to do. And immediately after I finished my bachelor's degree, I started my master's degree here at the AUC, but in public administration. And then I started my PhD degree.
Can you tell us more about your PhD? Where are you doing it, and what is the research specifically?
Okay, so I was initially accepted for a scholarship at Washington State University to pursue my PhD there in media psychology, but due to certain issues with the visas and other issues, I wasn't able to travel, so I decided to pursue my PhD degree at the GUC in Egypt in the field of marketing. Specifically, when it comes to my research, I'm doing it mainly on AI-driven marketing. I've pursued the field of AI since my thesis for the master's degree, since I was doing it on AI readiness. And then I found myself to be really passionate in the field of AI, so I decided to do my PhD research on AI-driven marketing and compare it with human-driven marketing in terms of how much it impacts the consumer decision-making process.
Perfect. We know that apart from your PhD and all your studies, you also have a escape room business. That's so interesting. Can you tell us more about this business and how did you decide to start?
Of course. So it started in 2016. I was very young at the point. I was still 16 years old. And then it started as a family business. My older brother was the one who decided of, trying out this business and seeing how we can excel in it. And then we started it with our first branch in Sheikh Zayed. It was very, very successful. So we decided to open another branch, also in Sheikh Zayed, but with another name. We didn't want to enter the market with only one name. We wanted to enter with many different names to try to conquer as much of the market as possible. So then we opened the second branch in 2020 during COVID, again in Sheikh Zayed, but in Beverly Hills. And then we opened our latest branch in, I think, 1 year ago in Fifth Settlement, right behind the AUC. So it started as a family business, and I was the co-founder and co-owner of all of them. But then I became more and more passionate towards the field because I love everything about it. I love creating puzzles, and I love scaring people as well. And I love really entertaining people as much as possible in many ways. So this is how it started.
And I wonder, how challenging is it to combine everything you do, especially now that you're pursuing your PhD, your personal commitments, and also this family business that you have?
It's very challenging. It's actually overwhelming. But I have to say that over the years, it gets less challenging, because when we started out, we really didn't know what kind of challenges we were going to face. So it was all surprising, and it was all very overwhelming and unexpected in many ways. But then the more we experience it, now we've been in the market for almost, I think, 9 years. Yes, 9 years to be exact. As we're approaching our 10th year of owning this kind of business, we feel that we've managed to solve all of the problems, and in fact, we were able to innovate and start new ways of actually operating this kind of business. So the challenges are becoming less, but does that mean that it's not challenging anymore? No, it certainly is, to the point that at many times I still don't have the time management skills to actually have enough family time or have enough, time with my friends or social relations. It's still hard to juggle, but it's much easier than it was.
My last question was, what do you think might seem for some a bit random, like the PhD in that, the master's in public policy, the escape room business? Do you think that is it random, or do you see a connection between all of those things that you do?
To be honest, others may be able to establish a connection between both of them, but if you're asking me of my personal opinion, I don't think there's a connection between them. And the reason is each one of us has, different sides. And, it's always healthy to pursue all kinds of hobbies, whether they're physical, whether they're creative, whether they're academic. So this is, in my perspective, the healthiest thing to do. No one should only focus on one certain path and one certain career and stop there. You should always have, a bit of everything. And I personally think that my PhD, it satisfies part of my personality, the academic part of my personality. And while the other hand, the escape rooms, they satisfy a whole nother, part, the creative part, where I have to think and I have to, find new ways to change or redefine what the escape rooms mean in the entertainment industry in Egypt.
Thank you so much, Aya. We enjoyed having you a lot. And for you, I hope you enjoyed and stay with us for the next show.